Hi, and welcome to another recap. So today I'm going to recap day 107. It's September 25, 2024, Wednesday. So again, today I got heavy work, so I just did analysis for GU and I traded only GU because of some hectic work schedule. So in that GU, I didn't get any trades today. So let's see what happened on this day and why I didn't get any trades on this day. Jumping into the whiteboard. So first we must see what news is there. So starting off, there is no news, which is a clear positive sign for me, which is because I trade both the sessions right. Trade kept on the London session. May hit take profit or stop loss depending upon the news in the New York session. So during when that happens, some prop firms they reject that profit and also give me a soft bridge. That's why I hate uh, this kind of news trading. I mean, I hate those kind of problems and I hate portfolio news. There are other types of strategies like my strategy using H1 as a medium time frame is a combination of scalping as well as swing trading. In swing trading, you use actually the 4 hour as your medium time frame and H1 as your entry time frame, or 4 hour will be probably your medium time frame. Whereas in Uh, scalping will be using M15 as your medium time frame and M1 or M3, whatever you feel that is safe for you, you will use that as your lower time frame. So that is the problem. Like for M15, if I trade with M15, I can finish my trading session within London because I'll get enough candles to guess what is the session direction and I can trade in line with the session direction and take the profits because it's just M1. All I need is just 12 to 13 pips to get profit. Whereas if I trade with swing, that using 4 hour as my medium time frame, probably 1 hour will be my entry time frame. So I can keep the stop loss will be very bigger, around 15 to 20 stops, and the even if I keep trades news, price will go in favor of my trade, but it will not let me take profit. It will take some time, and it will let me take profit. So I'm stuck in between. I'm stuck in between. I want to scalp, but at the same time, I want to be safe. But news, portfolio newses come in the way and shatter that idea of being safe while scalping. So let's start with the analysis of the daily chart. The daily listing structure is bullish, internal is also bullish, and fractal is also bullish. So all the three structures are aligned bullish, but the thing here is price has mitigated the daily supply, and there is a chance of the price coming down to mitigate the daily demand before pushing up and taking out the buy side liquidity. So there is only one last hope for the price to go up, and that is this buy side liquidity. If the price takes this buy sell liquidity, then longs will become low probability because all the buy sell liquidity is being taken. Now the market will target the sell side liquidity. So kind of bullish day today, but once the buy sell liquidity is taken, I'll shift my gears in the opposite direction and look for shorts. So that is as simple as that. So I'm expecting a bullish order flow till the price mitigates its daily supply. But I can also expect some pullback, internal pullback, as the price can be magnetized towards the daily flip zone. This is also, yeah, this is uh, maybe an inducement zone, and this is actually the flip zone that I'm talking about. This is 4 hour chart. The swing structure is bullish, and internal is bullish, and the fractal is also bullish. So I'm expecting the price to either tap into this demand and then push further up to take out the buy side liquidity, or price can take out the buy side liquidity and then come down to flip all these demand zones and then make a deeper internal pullback. So any of these two can happen, but I need to wait for more development during session and then look to follow the session order flow. So simple, the daily is bullish, target the buy side liquidity, 4 hour is neutral, up to buy side liquidity and then down to 4 hour demand. So we need to, I think this is also kind of neutral because once the daily buy sell liquidity is taken, price will reverse. So we need to check whether price is going to take out the buy sell liquidity first and then tap into the demand, or demand first and then take the buy sell liquidity. So this is 4 hour chart. Price can come down to make a fractal pullback to mitigate into this demand and push further up to take out the buy sell liquidity. It can be like this, or price can go take out the buy side liquidity and flip all these demand zones. Let's see what happens during the session. This is 1 hour chart. The swing structure is bullish, internal is bullish, and fractal is bearish. So longs are high probability today as there is a clear drawn liquidity to target. I can expect the price to make an internal pullback and face these shorts to target the 4 hour or H1 demand. So yeah, for longs, I need to see either of the following: mitigation of the 4 hour demand and chalk bullish, or chalk bullish without mitigation of the to follow the outflow. It's simple. So for longs, I need to see either price come down to this 4 hour demand, chalk bullish, and fresh POI will be there. I can look to take longs from this POI. For shorts, I must see this is a low resistance liquidity again. I must see the price to take come up, take out the buy side liquidity, and if possible, it can make a small fractal pullback, and then it can take this chalk here, make a chalk, and this would be a fresh POI from which I can start to trade, and then boom. And I can trade this up to the 4 hour demand. Once the 4 hour demand is reached, price may give some reaction. I'll be probably doing the break even trade. So this is all about the game plan given in one simple drawing. So So I know what I'm going to do on this day, on this session. So having a clear mindset before entering the trading session is very important because you will get emotionally affected by the fluctuations in prices and you go shorts, longs, at random places at random times and take heavy losses. So at 7:18, uh, I'm going to avoid taking shorts as the price may react off from the 4 hour demand to go further up to take buy side liquidity. So once the price made the bearish talk, I was interested in looking for shorts for some time to follow the order flow, but then I realized that price didn't take out the buy side liquidity and it mitigated the 4 hour demand, which means now I need to wait for the price to chalk bullish and then wait for the fresh demand to form and then I can look to take longs targeting the daily buy side liquidity. I'll stick with my longs idea of waiting for the price to chop bullish and targeting the buy side liquidity. The price came deeper, but it did not make any fractal pullback. So I was waiting patiently for the price to chop bullish before entering longs. Price has now made a deeper internal pullback, thus longs would be valid to target the weak internal high and the low resistance liquidity below. The trade is counterfractal, but it would be pro-internal. For shorts, I need to see this demand fail. This is the last demand that is holding the strong internal low. After this, there is a low resistance liquidity here. So if this demand fails, definitely the strong internal low would be taken out. So I can look for some kind of POIs there and then look to target the strong internal low. For short, okay, this is the last demand that is holding the strong internal low. If this demand fails, then I can expect the price to glide to the low resistance liquidity below and eventually take out the strong internal low to start the swing pullback. So it's so at I didn't mention the time. Yeah, this is at 13:09 at one o'clock UK time. The price started to move up, and price actually invalidated this POI and liquidated the up low. So if this POI fails, so obviously the next target would be this sell side liquidity below. So this was the last POI holding and that failed. So it's high time to target the POI below. But the thing here is this POI is slightly mitigated and price can come down to take out this liquidity, mitigate further into this POI and then it can push further up. So there is a chance of that being playing out. But what I know is for the price to come down, it must take this sell side liquidity, right? So I can that could be my first target or at least my break even point. I can set my break even point right here. Once this liquidity has been taken out, I can set my stop to break even so that price don't use this liquidity to take out my stop loss. It's very clear. So this is phase D. Price tap into the high time frame POI. Yes, daily. A high time frame supporting medium time frame idea. Yes, 4 hour is telling me that price can come down to make an internal pullback. And medium time frame POI, this 4 or 4 by 8. Yeah, it has displacement, made shift in the order flow. Displacement, made shift in the order flow. Yeah, made shift in the order flow and it is unmitigated and it has inducement in the lower time frames and formed during the kill zones, London zone, and it must have flipped an order block. Yes, it has flipped an order block. So 4 out of 8 criteria met, so it is a high probability supply to look for shorts. So what are the other confluences? The supply and demand chains being respected, like price. Uh, this is a demand. Okay, okay, I don't know why. As a time-based liquidity to target, P of low can be targeted, and this is also a structural liquidity, and here is also one more structural liquidity to target. As a low resistance liquidity to target in M15, yeah, in M15, and no news plus London can make the high of the day. So it's a good trade. And what are the risk factors? Price can react off the mitigated. This is the mitigated POI. So it is counter internal and it is having an opposing SMT with TXY. So confidence is slightly shifting, but I just stuck with my trade. So uh, this is the next. What happened is that uh, this is the POI that I actually marked it. This is this POI, and I was looking for shorts, but price actually there was no trades. First of all, there's no trades. This was the M15 lid, but I placed my order here. After this one, the POI got invalidated, so I had to the trade idea got invalidated. Simple. But after the New York session, as expected, London made the high of the day. It didn't the New York didn't take the London high and it got rejected of this mark and then there was rapid push down as expected to take out this low resistance liquidity and my trade idea actually played out. So it is what it is. So sometimes you are a good analyst but and you are a good trader also, but trading opportunities doesn't exist on this day even after you analyze the market so perfectly. So what this happens is this will affect probably it will affect your psychology because you're able to analyze the trade properly but you're not able to capitalize on this trade. So you will doubt your entry methods, you will alter your entry methods, you will find new ways of entering trades, you will try to analyze the market in the lower time frames, even lower time frames. So what this will create is you will increase your screen time first. You will incorporate additional stress to your trading career, and this will affect your trading system because you insert new variables. Uh, those variables will not last for long. Those are temporary variables, and they come, and you quickly realize that these are not worth adding into my trading system. But when added, they will definitely incur 2 to 3 losses. After then, you realize, and then you chop them out of your trading system. So trading is very simple. You must keep it very simple, and it will be a stress-free job. But once you are stressed about your results, then all those uh, you'll you'll not become in the top 5%. So it's as simple as that. Top 5% doesn't have a magical strategy. They keep the trading system very simple and stick to that trading system for a long period of time and let the edge play out. So that is what it is. So see you tomorrow, guys, on September. Oh, sorry, September 4th. I took it today on September 26, 2024. Until then, cheers, guys. Bye.